At the end of the last video, we were up to this point where we could just basically view the 3 items that are in the database, but we can't actually do any create, edit or delete operations. So let's work on those things now. Stop the database. Just tidy that up so I can see my loop. So what have I got? I've got an edit and a delete here. Let's put in these as being actual links. So href equals, and it's going to be a link to /phone edit, and I think we'll send it. Yeah, we'll definitely send it as part of the URL here. So it'll be the get method that we're using. So it's going to be get phone ID equals, and then we'll put the phone ID right there. So it's being passed whichever one it is that it's deleting. So that's the edit. So that will go, oops, that will go there. Insert key pressed. What's happened here? Insert, control insert. There we go. No, control insert, function insert, alt insert. It's the trouble using a laptop keyboard. You end up with being in a situation you didn't want to be in. That says function insert. No. Shift insert. Good. Edit. Might see if I can edit that a bit out. So that's the edit link done, and I'm also, I think, going to just copy and paste that one for the delete link. Control C, Control V, and instead of going to phone edit, it's going to phone delete, and everything else will be the same except for the text which displays. So just to check that works correctly, that's in the wrong place. Let's hit play, make sure that looks correct. So hovering over this, I'm looking down the bottom, it says phone ID equals 1, phone ID equals 2, and that's going to phone edit, and this is going to phone delete, and it's got the same ID numbers, just looking down the bottom of what the link is going to. So better put some routes in place for those to actually do something with now. So over in app.py, let's do some copy pasty stuff. Pretty sure I'm going to need all of this lot. Just save myself a bit of typing. I know I'm going to need to edit most of it, but so app.root / phone. Let's do delete first. Delete's quickest. Phone delete, and it's going to be phone delete here. And yeah, connection, get connection with connection, SQL equals, and this is where you get to test your SQL chops a little bit. So it is going to be delete from phones where phone ID equals, and then we've got to do a bit of backtracking on this, and phone ID equals, that's going to be parameterized, so present S. So we need to get that information. So up here in the app.route, we know we're getting information, so methods equals, well, we're only using get, but by convention we always seem to put get and post in here. That feels right. Feels like there's a comma missing though, maybe. I don't know. Trouble with not copying and pasting, you can't remember exactly where things go. So delete from phones, yep, and cursor.execute is, oh, obviously because we've got this parameter in here, we need to give it a value. So value vals, I always seem to write, equals, and then the thing we're giving it, which is, still haven't actually got that yet, have I? But we're going to give it, is going to be phone ID. We know that. And let's go get phone ID right up here. So I'm going to say phone ID equals request dot args dot get. Always find it such a pig to remember which way the brackets are and everything here. But at least I'm being consistent, being phone ID, everything lowercase, so I'm not having to fight my case sensitivity. So now I can say cursor.execute SQL comma vals. Cool. And I think there's something else I need to put in, so I'll just go and grab it from some other code. Cursor.execute connection.commit. That's the other thing that I needed to add in. Connection.commit. When we're doing a actual operation that changes the data, we choose, rather than just doing a select, we have to say commit that change to the database. And then we should put in that finally close. Don't want to leave random database connections open all over the place, do we? Oops. Right. Do we think that's going to do it? Finally try. Oh, that finally is in the wrong place, isn't it? Finally. Looks like I've missed one. That's good. So, when we get to the end of this, we're not actually going anywhere yet, so we need to do something. So return redirect, and then we shall return back to just back to the home page, which is that one. And what are the odds that'll work? You never know, do you? Can't know without trying. So if I say delete that one, it worked magically. So I think that's enough for one video, and then I'll do another video next on adding and editing.